Hey, welcome back to Fab Fun. My name's Logan, and today we're going to be working on Project Yellow. I've got to get a front bumper on this thing. Stay tuned. We got dogs barking, ducks quacking, chickens clucking. We got teenagers listening to crappy music while they paint.
It's Disney. Get it right.
Disney sucks. Dean Martin's awesome. All right, so let's see what we can figure out here. Oh, first thing I got to do is knock these bolts out where I zipped them off with the plasma cutter. Let's knock those out real quick. See if this will work. That was easy. Wow. All right. Oh gosh, Little Mermaid in the background. Guess it's not that bad. There's a lot worse Disney movies. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting some steel angle on here so that I've got a web sticking out. Flat here, drill the holes in it. Get those mounted. I think this is bent just a little bit, but hopefully it's not too bad. I might just put a couple of washers on the other three that are not bent out to get them spaced out to match the other one, because I don't really want to have to heat that up and bend it back. Yeah, so I need to make some brackets, and then from those brackets I'll be able to weld a bumper on. That way it'll be removable. I'm gonna have that right about there. We'll drill holes and be able to get the bolts in. We'll be able to tighten it up from the top and the bottom, putting a nut on, ratchet and socket, wrench down through the top and bottom. We'll tighten it all up using nylon lock nuts. Not initially though, because if you're welding around it, you can melt that nylon and it won't have that locking mechanism. So we'll just use regular nuts for the first part. Now I've got to measure these out. I believe it's 5.5 inches center to center, and figure out where I want to have them on this. And then I'll be able to hold the bumper up and make sure it's level left to right once this is bolted in place. Be able to tack it and then take everything off and finish welding it up. looks like David's flying over. Could be David or his brother Daniel. They fly Blackhawks out of Fort Knox, so David flies a little bit more often, I think. They'll swing by every once in a while. Sometimes they come in a little lower. Sometimes they do a little circle. It's kind of neat. Some people drive by and wave. My in-laws fly Blackhawks by my house, so that's cool. But yeah, let's look at this bumper. All right, it's held on right now with 2 C-clamps. I think it's fairly level. Yeah, I think it's fairly level. And I'm trying to decide whether or not I like this look. It's definitely heavy duty enough. This is like 3/8 steel, 4x10. And then I've got those little spacers there so that I could bolt it on, clamp it, weld those up, and then take all this off, finish welding all the way around it. It is not perfectly flat. This bottom, where the bumper was bent, did pull out just a little bit, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. I think I can fill in the hairline gaps with weld and still make it pretty strong. I was considering putting washers on to try to get it a fairly flat surface compared to where that's out, or bend it back in. But honestly, it isn't bad enough for me to worry about. Now, where am I going to go from here? Well, the idea with this piece is that it sticks out just far enough that I could go up beside the headlights if I end up keeping this grill. I might change that, swap it out, and do something a little different. I'm not sure yet. But I could go up and do a brush guard if I want to. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, because I want to be able to stand on the bumper if I want to work on the engine. And that's one reason I moved this up just a little bit higher. Ground clearance is cool. But being able to work on the engine and not have to bring a workbench to stand on or a small ladder, that will be nice. Well, let's get this thing tightened up. It's a funny thing living up here on the hill with so much family. I live farther away from everybody by about 20-30 minutes. Since I moved up here, people stop by when they see me outside. It just so happened I was getting ready to set this back on the truck on these brackets, and my cousin Stanley stopped by and said, "Hey, you want some help putting that back on there?" Well, sure. Pretty handy, having a lot of family close by. Well, what do you think, guys? Might be the best design yet. Let me know what you guys think. As for tonight, I think I'm done. Gonna back the truck out. And guys, if you like the content, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll catch you next time. Have fun.